everybody. I'm just going through a quick beginner's guide to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. So I started out at the end of a game here so I could show you guys the map and get you kind of started out here. So every game starts out with a timer. On the top left you can see, actually I think it's blocked by my picture, it has 5 minutes left, but it starts at 45 minutes and then it counts down to 0. And then the storm starts moving around the map and getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it takes over the whole map, which takes about 15 minutes. So once the countdown goes to 0, you have 15 minutes to get to an exfil, which is where I'm at right now, or you lose all your stuff and you have to start from the beginning with no items, which I will go through all that after this. I'm just showing you guys the map first. So,
Deadbolt actual to strike
the blue
team.
things are
Locate
contracts.
and recover Dr. Jansen. No diversions.
And they each are different
Coming
ones
up in your
that
AO.
do different
Stand by
things.
for pickup.
So, escort is what it sounds like. You get on a vehicle that drives around and makes 3 stops, and you have to just make sure you kill all the zombies and it doesn't die. Defend ground station is you set these things off that attract zombies, and then once you do all 3, you have to go turn it into a basic big relay point, and mercs come towards to get you. The raid weapon stash is a safe that once you put the safe on and you start going, zombies come and you have to kill them all until the timer runs out. And aether extractors, 3 rockets land around you that are surrounded by mercs. You have to go kill all the mercs and set off the rockets. These ones are the easiest to start out with solo. Deliver cargo kings. So you're going to get a Jeep with a 50 cal on it, and you start driving, and it's going to tell you to go to, such and such on the map, say over here somewhere. And once you start to drive, a helicopter follows you and starts shooting you. Don't worry about it. It can't, unless you stop and drive into a wall, it's not going to kill you. So you just keep going, keep driving until you get to the next point, deliver it, done. And you get $2,000. Outlast is pretty much what it sounds like. You start a ping and a timer starts and a bunch of zombies come and you have to survive till the end. I think that covers contracts for the most part. Oh, and bounties. There is these. It sends you to a mimic or some sort of mini boss basically, and you go kill it. And it's some of the fastest contracts. And you get your money from the death of it. So they also have pack-a-punch stations, which upgrade your weapons. Mercenary camps, which drop key cards to mercenary strongholds that have safes in them that drop 3-plate vests, which we will go over in a minute once I get out of here. And they have turrets that in certain little areas like aether nests, which is one of these, you'll get a chest for destroying these yellow cysts on the wall and surviving the zombies while you're doing it. But some of them drop what's called deadbolt turrets stuff, and you put that in one of these turrets and it activates it for you and kills everything around you, and you get XP for it. Depth perception, that's just a ping, a buff that you can get basically. And then there are a couple other ones, like if you zoom in, ammo stations, wall pings where you can buy weapons, but that pretty much covers the map. So the outside gray area is level 1s. Then you get a pack-a-punch, you can go into level 2. And then if you pack-a-punch again, you can go into level 3. And level 3 is some serious shit. So right now I'm at the end of a match. There's a minute left until the storm starts. I am on a exfil right now. So once we start it, which that guy just did, a bunch of zombies are going to come and rush it until the helicopter shows up. And you got to get on the helicopter and exfil. So, well, if this is when you want to leave the game, then that's what you want to do. And if you successfully exfil without dying here, then you will leave with all the items that you have, gets a little hectic, and this is on level 1. The level 2 they get pretty fun.
Clear me a path. Just made landfall. Jesus. I've never seen power surges like this. We're in the shit now. Everyone at base is safe. Strike team, you're the ones in real danger here.
Throwing continue.
Halo holding an extra point. Get your actions here. Thank you.
Extra. Alright, and there we go. Successful exit.
Sloppy.
So, now that we didn't die, we're gonna leave with all the stuff that we had in our inventory, which is that. Those are the things that that will let you keep. I still didn't get my mission completed. Here's the roundup for your points. So you can see you get points for upgrades, zombie kills, activities, contracts, all that good stuff. It takes your inventory, anything that you cannot continue with, and gets rid of it, and goes back to your loading screen. So now I'll show you guys how to get set up and ready to go into game. We've got some new camo. So, starting out down bottom, you can see squad fill button, left trigger. Turn this on if you want to do exactly what it sounds like. It'll fill you up in a squad before you start the mission. So you start out with up to 3 other people in a group, I believe, 2 or 3. Sometimes I like to run solo, so I leave it off. Now, over here are your missions. This is cool how they did this. They gave you a little extra something to do, so it's not just running around killing zombies, doing contracts. It does that. You have a little something to look forward to. It starts with Act 1. They give you little stuff to do, like ping a contract on the map, complete it, exfil, loot 25 caches, kill 30 zombies with a car, stuff like that. So you get through all this, and they have different ones. Loot 3 safes, complete an escort contract, etc., etc. You get down to the bottom, and it does a story mission, which then brings you to Act 2, which is what I'm on right now. I have 13 of 14 missions completed. I need to finish this one to get this story mission, and then I'll be on Act 3. But it's like I said, it's pretty cool. They give you a little something extra to look forward to and to keep you busy. So, your containment level is something that I will explain now. Oops. As I leave the frickin' game mode. Your strike team starts, you have 3 guys. You can buy more if you want to pay with money. But you can choose whichever guy you want, whichever look you want for that guy that you have unlocked. And you can choose to equip one or the other, it doesn't matter. Whenever you go in, you just pick one, you go to your gear, and it puts all that gear right onto the next one, so you don't have to switch anything, it's just switching people. This is good for if you die, because if you die in game, all those items down bottom that you see, the backpack, the little vest and all that, you lose all of it. And you lose your gun for an hour. I'll get into that in a second. But you can see up top here, each one also has a different containment level, 77, 104, 91. What this does is, at the beginning of each map, it starts you out with 5 armored plates, 1,000 essence, 30% contracts rewards, Once you get up here, start with 5,000 essence, 20% off pack-a-punch. It becomes very useful. So when you die, this level goes down. Sometimes it goes down a little, sometimes it goes down a lot. I'm not really sure exactly how it works, or if it's bugged right now. Whatever, I'm not positive. So, that covers that. Now, this is gonna be your inventory. So, I have a large rucksack on this guy. You get these in-game out of chests or drops from contracts, stuff like that. The two that you really need to pay attention to are the large rucksack and the 3-plate armored vest. The gas mask, you can find purple ones that are really good, but eventually they all go away anyway. Self-revive kit goes away when you use it, obviously. And sentry gun is your kill streak. You can put it down, you can pick it up and carry it, but once it dies, it's gone for the game. So the large rucksack is key so you can carry more stuff. And the 3-plate vest is key, obviously, because it's the best vest you can get. And you need armor. So, I have a large backpack on this guy. We'll get into it here. So these are the items that you bring into game with you. You start with these. And your stash is stuff that you successfully exfilled with that you had in your inventory. Like, this is stuff up top, what I left with last game. If I want, I could come up here and say unequip, and it'll put that in my stash. Like, I don't need 2 of these, so I'll take 1 off, and then I'll go back to select to add something. So I have rare ether tools, ammo mods, Now you can craft. Once you start getting missions and contracts done, you'll start picking up schematics. And schematics unlock crafting stuff that you can make. As you can see, these are still locked for me. I haven't found them yet. I haven't gone into the tier 3 contracts or anything yet, so there's a lot that I still have not even unlocked. But they do give you ether tools, so you can start out and make your gun a green quality, or blue quality, or purple quality. Pack-a-punch crystals. Pack-a-punches up your weapon to get you ready to go into the next level on the map. Level 2, level 3, for example, you have to have 2 crystals. A raw one and a flawless one to get you up to go ready to go into level 3. Refined rather, and then flawless. So perk colas, Deadshot Daggery's awesome. Anytime you press the aim button near a zombie, it locks onto their head. So if you have a bunch of them, you can just quick shot and keep going and get all headshots. It's awesome. Juggernaut ups your health. PhD floppers. If you dive, you make an explosion when you land. Quick revive cans, what it sounds like, you and your teammates. Speed cola, faster reload. Stamina, faster running. Depth perception, see through walls. Elemental pop can, I don't care for. Each bullet has a chance to fire a random ammo effect. And tombstone, if you die in a match with a tombstone active, you spawn back in your next match and you can go to that tombstone and get your gear back. This was glitched up until recently because a bunch of people were using it to dupe items and stuff like that, but apparently they just fixed it, so maybe it works correctly now, who knows. Ammo mods, just what they sound like. You put them on your gun and it creates an ammo mod effect. Shatterblast is my favorite. It's when a group of zombies is near each other, you just unload on them and it blows up and kills a bunch of them. And then that's pretty much it. Wonder weapons I haven't unlocked any of yet. There's the Scorcher and all these other little things, and the classified stuff I haven't got into yet either. So that pretty much covers your inventory and crafting. And now we will do, you got your regular tacticals, whatever you have unlocked through the regular game will be down here. Same thing with your lethals. Your frost upgrade here, Frost Blast, is what I have on right now. You're only going to start out with Energy Mine. This is a bomb. It's like your special attack. You drop it, enemies go to it, and then it blows up and kills all of them. Frenzied Guard. Repair armor to full and force all enemies in the area to target you for 10 seconds. Enemy kills repair armor. Healing Aura lets you heal yourself, other players, and if a player goes down and needs a revive and you have this, it instantly picks them up, so you don't have to go over and wait for the timer. Frost Blast makes a little circle of frost that blasts everything around it. Aether Shroud makes you invisible, and Tesla Storm. For 10 seconds, lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. It's very useful for when you're getting on like a chopper during extraction and you're surrounded, for example. Right now I have Frost Blast on because that's required for the mission that I'm doing. So, during your loadout, you have what's called insured slots. You get one each unlocked for each act you complete. I just completed Act 1, so I unlocked the second one. When I complete Act 2, I'll unlock the third one. What these are is, if you die in game and you lose all your stuff, this will save, and whatever attachments you have on it, whatever, however you have it spec'd out, will save there, and it will go on cooldown for an hour. So for 1 hour you can't use it, but it will have it saved for the next game, and you can just re-equip it. Now, the catch to this is, say you die and you're on your timer. The only thing you're going to have to use is your contraband weapons. So you pick these up in-game and you put them in your secondary slot. While you're in-game and you successfully exfil with them, they go into your contraband slot. You can have up to 20 guns in here. So this is helpful for when you wipe and you're trying to rebuild that character. You at least get to start out with a half-decent gun with some attachments that you can use your Aether tools on. Ether tools, Aether, however you want to tell it. I don't know how you say it. But you start out with a better, chance than just starting out with, I think it gives you like a random pistol or knife if you don't have any stuff in your contraband and these are on cooldown. So I would recommend, you want to put your favorite gun here. Just when you start out, put the best gun that you like the most with the best kill streaks, whatever you got, put it in there. And then your second slot, I would use a melee. Being reason, because when you run around the map, you take out your melee, you run way faster. You can outrun zombies. You do a lot of running to get in between contracts and picking up cars to get to contracts, etc., etc. So having the melee on or just nothing in your secondary slot is a good way to get around quickly. And then if you do find something that you really like, you just ditch it, put it in your secondary, and go extract, and you'll go into your contraband. So I believe that pretty much covers everything for your beginner's guide on how to get you guys in there and at least get you going. So I hope this helped. If you guys have any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Other than that, I'm gonna jump in a game here and try to finish this. Gotta freeze another mimic to finish my story mission on this, so. Alright guys, have a good one, and I will see you in game. Take it easy.